Hello, I am Jennifer Howie-Broome, and I am currently the mayor of Belleville, running for re-election in this year's election. I am here today to discuss the city that we live in, established in 1905. The community is a wonderful town to grow up and live in. The city is filled with small but thriving businesses along the main street of Belleville. The businesses range from doctors and dental offices to restaurants and bars and a photography studio. The town of Belleville, as you may have known, has grown in the last 15 years from a small farming community to an attractive town offering new housing and a convenience of being located to several main highways. I am the leader of the City Council, which is composed of 4 members: the Mayor Pro Tem, the Council Member Thomas Fielder, the Council Member Tom Smith, and another Council Member Kim Tyndall. We are elected in a 4-year cycle to the council. I also work closely with the city manager, who has various duties and responsibilities. Her main role is to act as a liaison for me between the council and the city's chief administrative officer. Her responsibilities include personnel and labor relations, as well as union difficulties that we may encounter, city council relations, government and agency relations, and budget administration, community planning and recreation. And we all know how big of a community and parks recreation program we have, so that task can be daunting. I also work with the city treasurer's office, which is responsible for collecting of taxes and liens against home, school taxes, and it accounts for the city's department's budgets. I am proud to be a part of the community of Belleville. We boast one of the smaller communities, but we have a lot to offer here in Belleville. We have a lake that many enjoy throughout the summer and come to enjoy even in the winter. The National Strawberry Festival is celebrated here in Belleville. It's a popular event that we've had the opportunity to host every June. Our holiday traditions, such as parades and fireworks, are an essential part of our community. In the years coming, I would like to see the fireworks brought back to Main Street, as well as shutting down Main Street for the trick-or-treaters for safety reasons. We can shut the streets down for 2 days. The community deserves it, and we really need to look at what the community needs. I've seen the letters in the Independent, and it is a great dissatisfaction to have to worry about your children getting hit by a car on Halloween. We have to thank many members of our community for what they do for our town. I would like to thank the Belleville Yacht Club and the Davenport Construction Company for their help in maintaining many of the traditions that we have in Belleville. Without their support financially, as well as all the volunteering that they do, there would be many events that we would not be able to do. With that being said, the city has had some troubled times, without a doubt. They are a great concern. As the mayor of Belleville, I make the promise to you to try to continue to improve the quality of life in Belleville and allow you to take advantage of all the opportunities the city has to offer. With the growth of our town, we have seen businesses thrive. We've also seen that our small community needs to improve on our use of road space. The town is small, and if you're ever trying to get in and out of Belleville at 5 p.m., it's very difficult. We're 1 lane in, 1 lane out, and sometimes it can take 30 minutes just to get through town. If I were mayor, I would propose to the city council and city manager that we make Belleville a 4-lane, the city downtown, a 4-lane operation where we don't have any parking on Main Street and we park off-site, off the side streets. This would greatly help with congestion and safety as well. The side streets can definitely handle the situation that we have with parking. The new library that the city is in desperate need of is of great concern to many people about how we are going to pay for it. We can only do that solution by voting for the library and coming up with a better plan. I understand the apprehension of many that the library does not need to be on the lake. We have lost revenue as a city with Vistion closing its doors. We don't have that tax money coming into us, so we would have to find the ability to pay for the library through different avenues. But we need to focus ourselves as a community to solve the situation and really come up with a plan instead of arguing about how it's going to be paid for. Many of our young children love the library, the story time, the summer programs that they offer. I don't know if anybody's been at the library lately or been in the parking lot or even walked in there, but it is decrepit. The carpet, the furniture, it's all from the early to late 70s to 80s. It's not a learning atmosphere. We have great staff at the library that put their heart and soul into creating an area of learning for our young children, and learning as a community as well. We need to, as a community, put our investment in our future, and I feel that if we came and put our heads together, we could really come up with a great plan for a library. Our children are definitely our future. We've seen this with the new high school that we built that took a lot of planning, a lot of input from the community. We were successful this year. In the year 2015, we saw the new tech children graduate, and what a success that was. They are ready for the future. This town has so much community involvement that makes this a success. I wouldn't be here today without the people that we have around us. I'm aware of your concern regarding the salaries of some of the town's police force and fire departments. I pledge to work very closely with the city council and the city manager, as well as the unions of these workers, to solve and divulge any issues that we have had. I am aware of the need of the transparency and the concern about double dipping, one being a police officer and one being on the fire department as well, and the salaries that they have earned. I just want to read a quote to you from Abraham Lincoln, who I really feel was one of our great leaders. "You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time." In 1865, Abraham Lincoln believed this to be true, and I do today. I wish to close this speech as a candidate asking you to put your trust in me to confront our issues as a community leader. I pledge to be honest, fair, and always have the people of Belleville as my center focus in office. I am humbled to have lived in this community for 40 years, raised my children, and now my grandchildren. It is only with your power to vote and maintain my office as mayor that I believe we can change this community and serve you, the people, in a better way. I want to thank you tonight for your time and thought on my candidacy today for the office of the mayor of Belleville. Thank you very much for coming and attending my speech, and I look forward to serving you.